They are vastly inferior thereto combination of intelligent forces, which comprise the mind of man and which dominate and direct the blind mechanical forces of nature. Therefore it follows that to know, control and direct the inner forces of passion, desire, will and intellect is to be in possession of the destinies of men and nations. As a standard science there are during this divine science degrees of attainment. And a person is great in knowledge, great in himself and great in his influence on the world, in the measure that he's great in self-control. He who understands and dominates the forces of external nature is that the natural scientists. But he who understands and dominates the inner forces of the mind is that the divine scientists, and also the laws which operate in gaining knowledge of external appearances operate. Also in gathering and knowledge of internal varieties. A person cannot become an accomplished scientist during a few weeks or months, might not even during a few years, but only after a few years of painstaking investigation. Are you able to speak authoritatively and be ranked among the masters of science? Likewise, a person cannot acquire self-control and become possessed of the wisdom and peace-giving knowledge, which self-control confers but by a few years of patient labor. A labor which is all the more arduous because it's silent, and both unrecognized and unappreciated by others. And he would pursue the science successfully must learn to square alone and to talon rewarded, as far as any outward emolument is worried. The biologist pursues in acquiring his particular reasonably knowledge the subsequent, some orderly and sequential steps. One observation. That's he closely and persistently observes the facts of nature.